I do, I am invested in the Cherry Valley-Springfield School, its children, and its community. When I was asked to speak at this forum, I jumped right on it. I am very passionate when people speak about Cuomo's proposals for education, state testing, school funding, and local control. Because of the many hats that I do wear, I found it difficult to write a speech that was less about my opinion and did not impact the groups that I volunteer for in a negative way. I thought that if I could lead out my opinion and my emotion about this, it'd be okay. So I started to write my speech. I found myself staring at a blank piece of paper for several days. Fact is, I am emotional and passionate about the detrimental and harmful ways that Governor Cuomo's proposals would impact our school, teachers, administration, and community. At this point, I want to make it clear that the opinions I express are mine alone. I do not speak for any of the volunteer positions I'm involved in. Over the past year, it should be apparent that the direction of education in New York is changing. Parents, educators, administrators, and even Board of Education statewide are no longer willing to blindly accept Governor Cuomo's heinous agenda of testing and punishment to the children and teachers while holding our state aid increases hostage. He insists a funding increase for schools will only happen if we agree to his proposals that will underfund New York schools and more than double the weight of standardized tests. While these tests will be used as a tool to punish teachers in schools by basing 50% of a teacher's evaluation on standardized test scores. Governor Cuomo has proposed destructive educational reforms and tied them to the state budget to be voted on. His plan is based on ideas that research shows will hurt, not help, our most precious resource, our children. And with these proposals, Governor Cuomo could appoint a third party to take over our school, remove local control, which would be decision-making from administrators, the Board of Education, and the community. This third party would have the power to hire and fire as they see fit, remove programs and extracurriculars, and there would be nothing that administration, the Board of Education, or the community could do about it. A selected third party will not care that our superintendent proudly greets and jokes with parents upon entering the school, or that our principal is humble enough to butter our children's bagels at breakfast. They will not care that our elementary teachers are willing to give up their lunch breaks to play in the snow with the children. They will not care that I have at many times mistaken some of our upper elementary teachers for students, because they have taken the time to sit next to them, listen to their stories, and the occasional talks of which New York team is better, the Giants. They will not care about the amount of dedication that our school board puts into the school, oftentimes spending more time at school than at home. They will not care that our middle school teachers have to deal with my son, God bless them. They will not care about the overwhelming amount of support and the long-lasting relationships that our high school teachers give to our students and continue that support throughout their college years. None of these things that I truly love about this school, will be taken into consideration when local control is taken away from us. This is a stunning lack of distrust for all school district and professionals. Our district, like many others across the state, is the best judge of our school, our teachers, our students, and the education we provide. Governor Cuomo and his financial supporters are not the ones who were elected to determine what happens within our school. Governor Cuomo's name was not on the ballot last May when you voted for your local district budget and elected your Board of Education member. The Cherry Valley-Springfield community made those decisions and trust the school district and board to look out for their fiscal interests and educational programming. But our governor doesn't seem to have that same level of trust. I believe parents must educate themselves as to what is happening in their schools. They should ask questions, attend board meetings, local education forums, and contact their representatives. I believe every parent must make an educated decision regarding state testing in grades 3 through 8. This is the first year my children will not be taking the test. I believe this is the strongest weapon parents have in the fight to save education. If there's one thing positive that Governor Cuomo has done, he has united everyone against him. I believe we must work together in order to find solutions to elevate public education without destroying our children's future. I cannot sit back quietly make a change. I have a sworn duty to represent the interests of my community, and that includes speaking out against policies and people who endanger the well-being of our students and faculty. I am hopeful that in light of all the recent months of forums, rallies, parent and school district letters, and test refusals, there will be a change of heart. Anything less, Governor Cuomo will send as a signal that our voices have been ignored.